Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about the importance of multiple streams of income. And the reason multiple streams of income is so important is because if you only have a job and you have that one job, if you get let go, you're not making any money and you're kind of screwed and cannot pay the bills. And if you get less hours, well then that sucks because now you're not making as much money and odds are you're not going to make enough to pay all your bills, unfortunately. At least with my job. But if you had multiple streams of income, then you won't have to worry as much if one thing stops making as much money. So let's say it like this, you have one job that pays $5,000 a month, or you have 5 streams of income making $1,000 each a month. Both are $5,000 a month either way, but if you get let go from your job, you're making no money. And that's unfortunate, you can't pay your bills, and now you're stressed out because you cannot pay your bills. But if you have these 5 streams of income making $1,000 a month each, and let's say one of them you don't make any money, well, that's unfortunate, but you still have $4,000 to work with. And even though one of them is not making any money, you still got $4,000, so you don't have to stress out about money as much. Or let's say this fifth one is not making as much money. What if it's only making $500 instead of the $1,000 it typically makes? Well, now it kind of sucks because you're missing out on money, but now you're only making $4,500. So now you can still pay some of your bills and you don't have to stress about money as much as if you would just lose your job. And that is why it is important to have multiple streams of income. Because if you only have that one stream of income and it dries up and you cannot make money that way anymore, well, now you gotta stress out on how are you gonna pay bills because bills are ruthless and they wait for no one. And it really sucks if you can't pay your electricity because now you're going to have a cold winter. And you're going to have to eat cold food. And it is very unfortunate. But if you had multiple streams of income and one stops making money or makes a little less money, well now you don't have to stress out as much because you still have the other ones making you money. So you can still pay your bills and get by. And that is why it's important to have multiple streams of income. But the thing about multiple streams of income is it's not a simple thing where it's like that. Unless you have 2 jobs. Well, then that's different because now you have 2 jobs. So that takes a lot of your time and that's it. But at least if you have 2 jobs and you get fired from one, you still have one job making you money. But when I say multiple streams of income, what I mean is not getting a job, but passive income. Now, passive income is making money when you're not actively working. But passive income can take time because you still have to do work, you still have to maintain it. But the thing about it is you don't have to be actively working to make the money. And a passive income could be like stocks or in any kind of investment where you spend the money, you invest in something, and then you can get money back. That is a passive income. A book is a passive income, or any media really, rather it's a book, a YouTube channel, a blog, music, all those are passive incomes. Because they can make money, whether you're doing something or not, like a YouTube video. You make the YouTube video, that's work. You edit the YouTube video, that's your work. You upload the video, that's your work. And then you maybe share it on Instagram, that's your work. But then once you're done with that, you can still make money if you're sleeping. If someone watches a music video, or if someone watches your video when you're sleeping, you're making money. If someone's watching that video when you're eating a taco, you're making money. Because you did your work, you put it up there, it's there, but you can still make money when you're not actively working because you're not going to refilm the video every time someone watches a video. You do the work, you put it out there, it's making money. It's the same with a blog. You're not getting paid for write that blog, you're getting paid for people to see the blog because you're most likely getting paid with ads or selling stuff on there, on your blog, like affiliate marketing, things like that. So you're not getting paid to write the blog. You put the blog up there, and then you share your blog, and then hopefully people see it, and hopefully you start getting paid. And once you start getting paid, you can get paid, and someone reads that blog, rather you're driving to eat ice cream, you're falling asleep on the couch, you're at the movies, you're still getting paid. And that's why it's good to have a passive income. So it does take time to build up. And it takes time to maintain and get out there. But the point about it is you're not getting paid for the work. As far as like writing a blog, you're not getting paid to write the blog. But you're getting paid for when people see the ads, and that can add up if enough people read your thing. And that's why it's so important to have passive incomes. So another passive income would be starting a business. And the reason that's passive income is because you don't have to actively work to make that money. And yes, you do have to work, you do have to maintain it, you still have to do taxes and do paperwork, and depending how many employees you do, it depends on how much work you actually have to do, because if you're the only person working, well, then you have to do a lot of work. But if you have employees doing most of the work for you, then you don't have to do work and still get paid. And I know that sounds a little confusing, but let's say a coffee shop. If you have a coffee shop and you're actively at work working because you don't have enough employees to where you don't have to work, well, now you're working, but you're still getting paid more than you would if you were an employee. Because when you're an employee, let's say you're making $12 an hour. If there is no customers, you're getting paid $12 an hour. If there's 100 customers, you're getting paid $12 an hour. But if you're the business owner, if you have no customers, you're making no money, and you're actually losing money because you have to pay the bills, you have to pay for the employees and things like that. But if there's 100 customers, well, you're making money on each one of those customers. And that's why it is passive income, because you can make more money. And you don't have to actively work, because if you have enough employees, if you are able to afford having employees there, you can be making money while you're sleeping, while you're playing guitar, while you're at the park. It doesn't matter where you are, you could be making money even if you're not actively working at your store or at your restaurant or at your online store. And that's why a business is a good passive income, because it's making money even when you're not actively working at your business. It's important to have these passive incomes, and that's how you get rich, or how you get wealthy, or how you get financially healthy, is by having passive incomes, because it takes time to build up, and you're not guaranteed to make money, and even if you do make money, you're not guaranteed to make a lot of money. But there's potential to make more money. You know, like a good example, a blog. Once you start a blog, odds are you're not making any money. Good kind of like reference would be when you start making money. Maybe it's only $10 or $20 a month, but you can make $100 a month too. But there are blogs out there that's been around for like 5, 10, 15 years that are making like $20, $30, $100,000 a month from writing a blog. But the reason they're making that much money is because they've been around for a while, they've been promoting, they have large social media following, so that they have a bigger audience to send their thing to and have people read it. Because the whole thing about the blog is you want people to read your blog and see the ads or buy from your affiliate links, or if you have a course, buy your course. Whatever you do to sell, or whatever you do to make money on your blog, you need people to come to your blog to help you make money. And that's why you're not making any money at first, but if you persist through it and you start building up an audience, you can make a living with a blog or a YouTube channel or with music or with a business or whatever it is. And when it comes to passive incomes, you're not guaranteed anything. You can lose money. You can fail, and then that sucks, but you can always start again and find something that works. And it's important to become financially healthy with these, because they're going to be the ones making you money regardless if you're working or not. They're going to be the ones that helps you it'll be the ones that make you actually richer, because you're not trading your time for money, but instead you're constantly making money whether you're actively working or not. And that's why passive incomes are so important to have, and why it's important to have multiple streams of passive income if you are able to. Because even though some things might not make a whole lot of money, like let's say you sell a book and the book sells a copy every week or every month or even a year, it's not making a lot of money, but it's still giving you, like, let's say $5, $10 every time it sells, because you published it yourself and you price it to where you get like $5. Let's just say $5 every time it sells is what you get. Well, it doesn't seem like a lot, but if you have other streams of income, that's $5 more to your health, even though you're not actively working. So that's all I have to say about this. And I feel like I rambled on enough about the importance of having multiple streams of income, especially passive income, because that is what will get you financially healthy. It's what will make you more money. but it takes a lot of time to get to that point as well, and it takes a lot of energy and a lot of thinking and a lot of work to be able to start making money with a passive income. But once you start making money with a passive income, it will be worth it. That's all I have to say for this video. Don't forget to subscribe down below and become one of my first subscribers and get more finance and business kind of videos. And as always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.